Teamwork is one of the skills every employer wants in a new staff, and it's required in existing employees. Effective team players have varied skills such as leadership, responsibility, and ownership. It is a simple skill to learn and required in every organization. Our topic today is why teamworking skills are important for all careers. We shall look at how these skills develop from childhood until you join the workforce. Welcome to 5 Talents Africa, and thank you for joining us. What is the difference between groups and teams? A group is a gathering of people, not necessarily working towards a common goal, but have something in common. An example is a group of people at a bus stop. The only common thing about them is that they're waiting for a bus, but not necessarily the same bus. Being in that group does not make them a team, but sometimes most people confuse the two. A team, just like a group, is made up of more than one person, including a leader. Teams work together towards a common goal. Each person has a different role and brings to the team skills, experience, and knowledge that helps them to achieve the overall goal. Everyone participates in a team and takes leadership in the task that they have been given to do. This means that each team member is expected to be responsible, accountable, and own the outcome of the overall goal. Such a grouping can only be attained through commitment and accountability from members. Each person, irrespective of their role, does their work well, and most workplaces have these common positions. Example, accountants, administrators, and any other role depending on the industry. But one common thing about teams is that they share in both the successes and failures as a team. Teamworking skills start developing at different phases of our lives, and this starts at home during child play. For example, when children are playing and building sandcastles, they demonstrate teamworking abilities. This is because each one of them contributes towards building the castle, and when they grow older, their parents may give them more duties to make them more responsible. A common example in most households is that of cleaning dishes after meals. The elders can take up the leadership role and wash the dishes, while the younger ones wipe and keep them safely. If a family has a farm, there are several duties that can also be given to older children, such as weeding a small maize garden. Each child can be given a row or two to weed. As a team, these children acquire new life skills and become more responsible, which is necessary for effective team players. At school and colleges, teamworking abilities are mainly developed during sporting activities and exams. During sports, teams are formed and led by teachers who also take up the coaching roles. This could be any game. Students learn to work together in a coordinated manner and with the objective of winning a match. Their teamworking skills are sharpened as they continue to practice. In classrooms, students work together in teams to understand different topics, especially when they have an exam. They select a leader who assigns each person a different topic based on how well they understood it when taught in class by their subject teacher. Each person reads the sections again, simplifies it, then teach the rest during their revision time. They all trust each other to do a thorough job and believe in each other's abilities to deliver. These are skills that fresh graduates can include in their resumes as they join the workforce under the skills section. As you join the world of work, you will realize that you can only achieve so much as an individual and much more if you work with your colleagues, but as a team player. Let us look at an uncorporate setting, a local salon. A lady customer may come in to have her hair braided and also have a pedicure. If they work as a team players, the lady will have her hair braided as the pedicure is being done. She will not have to wait for the hairdresser to finish braiding her hair and then start working on her nails. By doing this, the customer will spend less time at the salon and leave satisfied. This will be due to the smooth and efficient customer service provided by the workers teaming up. Working as a team also frees up time for the hairdresser, who is now able to work on other things as soon as she stops working on the first customer's hair. And this could be a new client. The good service provision improves the image of the salon because the colleagues understand teamwork. Let us now look at how a sales and marketing manager meets his monthly target in a corporate setting. The manager has a monthly sales target of $10 million per month and may not achieve this if he works alone. However, if he works together with his team, this can be easily achieved. With a good plan, he can break down the target amongst the team according to their capabilities. Through a clear communication and coordination process, he can spread the target downwards to his direct reports by allocating each person a target. These people are the sales representatives, supervisors, team leaders, and trade developers. If each person in the pyramid commits to deliver on their task, the manager achieves his target. This will not be through his own effort, but through the effort of all members in his team. It can only be achieved through an effective teamwork process where all members are committed and accountable for their actions. To understand how organizations achieve their goals, we shall now look at a large organization. This is where all departments contribute towards the overall achievement of a goal. We have just seen how one department can effectively use teamwork to achieve its sales goals. If the same is done for all departments, then the organization achieves its overall goals. For example, if an organization sets out to provide effective customer service in a year, all departments must understand that whatever they do, they must do so with the customer in mind. The hygiene department will clean the office with the customer in mind. The tea girl will prepare the tea with the customer in mind, and so will all the other members of the team. Even the accountant will prepare all financial statements with a focus on both internal and external customers. This includes preparation of timely financial reports to fast-track decision-making, and this is what teamwork is all about in an organization. Now let's look at how teams form. Teams form in phases at the workplace, and initially there can be conflict. This is caused by upbringing, diversity, exposure, life, and many other factors. The initial phase is often the get to know, and people test each other. This is because in most cases, they meet as strangers. Once they overcome this phase, trust starts developing. As they start to see each other's capabilities and the value that each one is bringing to the organization, they slowly start embracing and learning from one another. Acceptance and trust grows deeper, and they realize that they must work together to achieve the organization's goals. With collaboration, they start operating as they should. During these latter stages, teams are more comfortable with each other and everyone performs in their roles to meet the individual as well as the organization's goals. It is never easy to join a mature team as a new employee. It does not matter how developed your team working skills are. However, being a team player makes it less complex. This is because as a new employee, you join a team that has already formed and are comfortable with each other. Some may appreciate you on site, while others may require more time due to different personalities. And this is human. However, as a newcomer, you should put in more effort to get to know your team members and make your probation successful. You have to go through the formation stages with the team, and this means that you have to earn each other's trust. This takes time. Therefore, you have to demonstrate that you can deliver on your role without dropping the ball. To successfully excel during this period, you must deliberately use your skills to pass through the probation stage as a new hire. Another quality of effective team players is that they must have emotional intelligence. Being aware of their emotions and that of their team members enables them to fit in faster in any workplace. They are able to handle different situations with ease. By maintaining a positive attitude, many of their colleagues find them approachable and friendly. Their flexibility and honesty easily allow them to empathize and understand their team members often. They are able to maintain professional boundaries at all times because they understand the dynamics of teamwork. Most people do not work in one organization throughout their careers, and as a result, interact with many people who impact their lives in different ways. To thrive in different organizations requires both emotional intelligence and team working skills. That is why you should continuously improve these skills to make your interactions with others smooth. Are there conflicts in teams? You cannot miss conflicts in a team. This must be encountered because each person you meet has a different personality and background. Secondly, not everyone is a team player, and sometimes this can be a frustrating experience in a workplace. Examples of non-team players are those who withhold information, avoid company events, and shamelessly take credit for team effort. Fortunately, such situations can be solved through training and a clear communication system. Management can ensure that employees know what is expected of them when hired. The benefits of working as a team player are always higher than working as an individual. That is why team working skills are important in any career. To engage us more on this and future topics, please subscribe below and we shall reply to your comment. And this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Until next time, goodbye and thank you for watching. If you have learned something today, like and share to benefit others. You can also subscribe to get our weekly tutorials.